Psychology Statistics Hub tutorial. This is your lab director, Natasha, with a research question for you. Imagine the Mount Holyoke Student Life offices want to know more about how our various traditions boost morale. Particularly, they're interested in finding out if students' level of happiness increases following the event of Mountain Day. Given our sample of 100 students, is the self-reported happiness score of Mount Holyoke students higher the day after Mountain Day compared to the day before? What analysis can we use to answer this research question? The paired samples t-test compares the means of two variables for a single group. In this example, whether happiness scores for Mount Holyoke students are different before and after Mountain Day. This typically means that there are the same people providing scores for each variable, as it is assessing each participant's response on two different occasions or under two different conditions on the same dependent measure. This can also be referred to as a repeated measures t-test. The test computes the differences between the values of the two variables for each case and tests whether the average differs from 0. So to run a paired samples t-test in Rstudio, the code is here. It's t.test in parentheses data $variable2, comma, data $variable1, comma, paired equals true to let it know that we are interested in running a paired t-test. And the alternative in this case is two-sided because we're just looking to see if there's a difference in happiness levels. So in our console, we will type t.test and then in parentheses stats practice, which is the name of our data set, $happy post, comma, stats practice, again, the name of our data set, $happy pre, and then we will put a comma with paired equals true, another comma, and alternative equals two.cited. And then we'll hit enter. And we find out from the output that the t-value is 8.17. The degrees of freedom are 99, and it is a significant test because the p-value is less than 0.001. It gives us our confidence interval, and it does give us the mean difference. So the only thing missing from the output is the means and standard deviations. So if you remember, we can use mean to find the standard deviation by typing the name of the data set. So in this case, stats practice, $, let's say we'll want to do pre first, so happy pre. And then we can use the NA.RM equals true to make sure there's no missing data in our data set. We find out that the mean happiness score before Mountain Day is 6.1. Then we can find the mean for after. So stats practice, happy post. And again, the NA.RM equals true. And we can see that it increased and that now it is 6.93. So given the previous output saying that the test is significant, then we can safely say that these Mount Holyoke students reported being significantly happier after Mountain Day. If we're interested in finding the standard deviations, remember we can do the same thing, but just change where it says mean, change it to SD to find the standard deviation. So that's the standard deviation for post, and we can also find it for the standard deviation for pre. And there you go. So you can use all those numbers for your reporting in APA format, the standards, standard deviations and the means. And again, just report that that students did report significantly higher happiness levels after Mountain Day, which really should come as no surprise. So until next time, don't be mean, be above average.